Hi everyone, welcome to another free family art project. I'm Autumn, the education coordinator at Studio 23. Today we're going to be drawing a fun little whimsical spring bird. We're going to start with some paper, and I am going to use my oil pastels because if you've watched videos with me in the past, you know that they're one of my favorite medium. You could also use markers, you could also use regular crayons. You could probably even use paint too. This is a pretty simple project, so I think any kind of art materials you have at home would work just fine. All right, let's get started. So I'm going to start with my sheet of white paper. If you don't have access to just white, I think any color will do. It's just, it'll really pop off of this. And I'm going to try and color the background in too, so I think it will just work a little better. All right. So we're going to do a basic outline of a bird and then we'll color it in. So, oh, and today we're doing our paper landscape, not portrait, landscape. All right, so I'm going to start with black for an outline. And I think if you started with any dark color, it'd be just fine. So what I'm going to do is, so my bird is basically going to take up a big portion of the middle of my paper. So I'm going to start and I'm just going to I'm going to do a wavy line. Let's see, I'll start it right about here. Just like that, okay? And then I'm going to do another line to mirror that, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so just like that, okay, this is gonna be the basic shape for our bird. But like I said, this is a whimsical bird, so it's not gonna be entirely realistic, but it's gonna be pretty, so we're gonna like it anyways. It's gonna be nice, you'll see. So the next step is we're gonna add some tail feathers to our bird. And all I'm gonna do is add these rounded shapes. You could even make them have a little bit of line on them. You can really mix this part up if you want to do it maybe like that too. Entirely up to you, okay? But we want to have some lines on the back that kind of show that these are tail feathers. All right, next step, we want to make our wing that's on top. And you could easily make this a wing that is, maybe a bird is getting ready to fly away, so you could make the wing kind of come up here, or you could make it so the bird is just sitting on a tree, so maybe the wing is just kind of tucked in, and I think that's the kind of wing we're gonna do. So I've got my wing line right here. That'll be a wing that's tucked in. All right, let's see. Now we want to do the front part of the bird that is many times a different color, just so we can add a little bit of variety to our bird. So we're going to do another rounded line here on the bottom, just like that. All right, so this is what we got so far. Then we're going to add a triangle to the front to make a beak. All right, so we've got our beak, and let's see, we need an eye, so probably right around here, we're going to do just one big old eye, and then you could even do, like, I don't know, some fun little lines coming from it as well if you want to. All right, let's see. So I think lastly we're just going to want to, well, you know what, actually I think he needs a little tuft of hair on top too. So let's see, you could do these lines rounded, or they can be more angled, but I think mine are going to be rounded. All right, so we want some little feathers up top, and then we want legs, right? And those are going to be really easy. We're going to come down to the belly of the bird, and we're going to make some Y shapes, right? Coming right from the belly, go down, and a Y shape, and go down, and a Y shape. And those are really easy bird legs. All right, but now we don't want our bird floating in space necessarily, right? Because our bird's not flying. So we need to make some kind of branch for our bird to be sitting on. So we're gonna do just a wavy little line, but I want it to kind of run through here because I want it to give the idea that the bird is actually standing on the branch. So let's see, we'll do a wavy line. There we go. And then I think we'll even add a fun little branch going in another direction so we can really fill our image with some nice stuff. Let's see, here we go. All right, so we got our big branch on the bottom, we got a little branch right here, and then I think maybe if we add a couple leaves. So let's add a couple leaves. These are just almond shapes, right? Or if you think of a smiley face and a frown, that's another good way to think about leaves. So a smiley face and a frown face together make that kind of almond shape that we want for our leaves. Then we just put a little line through it. And same thing over here, we want a frowny face and then a smiley face, little line through it. And then we'll do the same thing I think down here because we really want to fill in our image. And it's the same thing, smiley face, frown face together, make a leaf. We'll do one more. Smiley face, frown face. All right, so we have our basic image, I think. You could add a few little more details if you want, like if you want to have like little knots in the wood to kind of show the idea that it's a, you know, tree. You could do something like that. Little swirl shapes, something like that. I think any kind of cute little things like that you want to add, I'd say go for it. All right, so then the next step you're going to do is you're going to color it in. Like I said before, you could do markers to color it in, you could use crayons, or you could even do multimedia. Maybe you want to do watercolor in the background and acrylic or tempera paint in the foreground, like for the bird. Get creative with it and see what you can do. All right, so let's see. I love using the oil pastels because we can blend, right? So Misty says, so cute. Thank you. I thought it would be a cute little project too. All right, so we're gonna go in and let's see. First, let's start with the beak. I want his beak to be orange. So I'm gonna go in, scribble in some orange, and then just spread it out. All right, and let's see. I think I want to do spring colors for my bird, so I think I'm going to fill it in some nice light colors. So you're just going to want to start coloring in. And for a bird that's got this real whimsical look to it, a good tip would be every little section that we have. So like this is a section of the bird, this is a section of the bird, this would be another section. If you color those in different colors, it's really going to help the overall look of what you're doing. All right, get this guy colored in a little more. Now, of course, I'm going fast because I have time constraints, but when you're working on it, I'm sure you're going to take your time and make it look really nice, right? All right, got my bird. Let's see, I think we're going to make, let's see. Actually, I think I'll take some blue and I'll do a little bit of shading. Let's see. All right, we're gonna do his wing, like some nice blue, I think, blue color. That'll make it a fun, whimsical looking bird. And then of course, because these are my oil pastels, I can use my finger and I can blend it right in so I can lighten it up if I want. Which, like I've said in the past, is a great feature about oil pastels. So if you don't have any, you can easily, you know, order some online. Probably any place you go has like any kind of major department store like Target or anything like that. I'm sure they have their own version. All right, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of shade on top because again, I can blend it right in. All right. And then let's see, I think I'll make the belly yellow. Now the reason why I chose yellow for the belly is because for the most of the body, of my bird, I made it this nice light purple color. And yellow and purple are complementary colors, which just means they're opposites on the color wheel. So they look really good together. So if you're trying to think of colors that would really look great together and pop against one another, yellow and purple are great together. Red and green are great together, blue and orange, because they're all complementary colors. All right, so I think we got our bird colored in. We'll make his little feathers on top yellow too. All right. And then I think from there you really just need to get the tree and the branches colored in. I'm just gonna keep it standard brown, and I'll blend it in. I'm gonna do the same thing with the branch on the bottom. Blend it in a little. All right, so I think that part is good enough. We'll color in the leaves really quickly, and then we'll talk details on ways we can help make our bird just a little more whimsical. All right, got that blended out, good enough. Okay. You could also color in the background like a light blue and a white if you wanted to make some kind of cloud or a nice sunny day, anything like that. And then lastly, if you really want to take it to the next level and make a really nice little whimsical bird, you could add little details, line work, like little dots, little lines, little squiggly lines, anything that you can think of. And if you add them in little areas like the wing or the belly, it's just going to add that much more to your overall design. So if you're working in like watercolor, maybe you want to do this part with actual like tempera or acrylic paint, or like I said, you try the oil pastels because these are great. But so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do some lines that mimic the shape of the wing in different colors. And see, it's just gonna help add to the overall cuteness, I like to say, of our bird, right? Let's see. And I'm just gonna keep doing different colors. Maybe I'll fill in this part up here with this color just to mix it in a little bit. And then I think I'm gonna start to add some little dots. And I'm just gonna, well, not that color, let's see. So like some purples. Some oranges would look nice. Remember I said orange and blue are complementary, so because the wing is blue, orange will pop off of that really nicely. Could do some pinks if you want. And then you could even go in and do like maybe some kind of even like stripes or something like that, just to break up the circles. You just want to keep adding line work to help with the overall image. And then for the belly, if you wanted to add something, you could even just go in and add just like some quick little dots. I'll just use my purple on here. But really, it's basically just line and pattern is what's really going to help turn this into this cute little whimsical spring bird. So adding line and pattern and little detail is what's going to take this to the next level. All right, I think that's basically on its way. I might do a little more tweaking, add some little curly cues maybe here and there, but otherwise, I think this is a super cute little whimsical spring bird. And as always, if it's something you decide to try at home with your little ones, please feel free to tag us in it. We always love to see what you guys are working on. Use the hashtag Studio23OnTheGo, or the hashtag #MakeArtVirtual and show us what you're working on. We can't wait to see it. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day and we'll see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.